Hello, Mauser Mix here on the upstream. We're going to replace a lock cylinder, and this is a 2004 Toyota Tundra, but I imagine a lot of them are similar to others. I've already started here, so the video should be pretty quick. What you've got a panel here, and I actually had an overlay. I had like this plastic protector overlay on here like this. Torx head screws. They had like a wax plastic washer. This is a T30 bit. After taking the panel off, you've exposed this mechanism, and it is only kept in there by a couple of bolts. Let me see if I can film this. We've got these 10mm, and they go right in here. It's a little difficult to get to. So the trick I found, the reason I'm making this video, is there's a little trick to this. Is you want to take these off first, and they come out by turning this. This one's easier to see. See how that spins? Flips over it. Push it out of the way. Hopefully it's not dry rotted for you. And then the bottom one comes out as well. And then with these screws out here, oh boy, nice. With these screws out here and here, which are those 10mm bolts, then there's a little plastic tab right here where my finger's pointing. Let's see if I can do this. This little plastic tab kind of pulls back and it releases that bottom part, and then it slides a little bit forward and tilts down, and sometimes this little piece here will be in the way, clearing that. You bring it all the way out. That's where you need it to be in order to operate on it. Easier and better, and you get a lot more visual here. So you see this plastic piece, I'm going to mention this later. When you put this back in, you have to kind of pull up on this tab to get everything to fit inside that lip so that this is not wobbling and coming out the front. Then you've got the lock cylinder. Actually is held in place by this ring here, and I saw this in another video thanks to that other guy for showing me this. This little lock ring comes out, and then the whole cylinder is going to pop out. So I'm just pulling this by hand, and I got my safety glasses on because it's a spring. You don't want to get that in your face. And then I believe, there we go, this whole cylinder just slides right out. Now this one was a mess. Got a whole history with that. The new one slides in. It's keyed. These two holes here are different sizes, so you got to put this in this manner. And get that piece over it. And you have to get this locking ring back in place, which is a lot easier with this whole piece out. I've seen, there's another video of a guy doing it while it's still inside the truck, but that's why I wanted to show you. Let's remove that. Okay, there, the locking ring's back in place. And now I'm gonna see if I can do the right angle here. Let's see if you can visualize this. I'm gonna pass it through from the bottom. Well, I got that upside down. How about I pass it through the other way? So I'm gonna pass it through maybe with the top first, and then I don't know if you can see this, but these holes aren't really lining up, and that's because of what I mentioned earlier, this little plastic clip. Pull that back and get a nice fit in there, and then it's actually going to rest without falling out because that edge, that back edge, is actually holding it in. Snug and in place, and you test it with the new keys. Ha! That's a hell of a test. I wonder where that flew out. I got to make sure that locking ring was in place. Apparently I did something wrong here. Let's go back and do that again. That's how you make a YouTube video. You want to show all the mistakes, buddy. What's going on here? What's going on here? Turn down my torque a little bit. I don't want to over tighten these, but alright, that just pulls it up in there. Yeah. That looks good. Now back to where we were. This one in here. This one. You can't really see that. There you go. And gotta have that. Gotta have that. And everything feels tight. So now we're back into what I wanted to do originally was kind of sort of test this from underneath. Let's see if it spins the whole deal. Yeah.